pull out a weapon and show him elbow set here with him. All right, this is head coach Ross of the ATACX gym. Helping me out is my friend Al. The technique we want to show to you guys today, I'll give you mine from here, okay, is several variants of the elbow sandwich. The traditional elbow sandwich looks like this. Your opponent, you're gonna push, drag, shuffle step, and shoot your elbow into your opponent's face while you're using your palm to strike his face and bring it into contact with the elbow. That's taught primarily to the face. There are a number of ways to do it. First, execution-wise, the traditional way of doing this is not really the best way to do it anatomically or combatively, because your opponent will square up with you. Okay? Now, what you have to do there is you have to look where the openings are. See where his hands are protected? It's harder to get to his face. You can still do it. You can still, if you trap, if you know how to trap and check, you can still do it. You can still do it. But it's harder because he would instinctively, see that? He would instinctively defend. Okay? This is why you need a more realistic method of delivery. And the method and the targeting is significantly different. He's dean up high. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to still get to the face. You want to trap and go the other way. Instead of going here we can see, notice what happens. Watch how I change it, right? I'm going to trap and go the other way. So I'm going to go here, like that. Now notice what happens. My hand is bent at the crook of my elbow. And not only did I shoot here, across here, but because of the body whip, boom, it's 2 shots. Not just one. I trapped here, hit the face here, and came back, boom, in the neck. So it's one movement, not just 2. Boom, boom. I mean, it's 2. There's one movement for 2 shots. Boom, boom. Not just here. The second thing is when I'm putting my hand here. I put my hand here so to emphasize where my hand is initially, but this hand actually traps and shoots across. So in one movement, it looks like it goes from here, from tap to square. All right, so from here. All right, we want to get his feet down a bit. We'll trap from here. Boom, bam, right here. See the hand? Boom, bam. Now, we're not just throwing the shot anywhere. The shot goes bop, heel palm here, wrap around the back of the head, snapping forward into the elbow. This elbow movement is a complete flat arc. So you want to boom, bing, bing, 2 shots instead of just 1. And that's just the more classical attempt. When you're throwing the shot, by the way, I tend to aim either at the cheekbone, edge of the mouth, tip of the nose, the little space on the mustache, the carotids, the jaw hinges, the collarbone, and the traps if you're going up high, and the temple, of course. Basically anything from the temple down on this side that shaves the right side of his mouth, including his eye and his forehead, and just under the eye, the cheekbone here, they're all fair targets. And that's if you're going for the head. There's other targets you go for. When you square it up here, you don't always go high. This is where his defenses are. Okay? There's nothing wrong with tapping going in low. So what I tend to do is move his leg here. If he's kicking, I mean, if he's punching, you can fire your kicks and stuff, jam him up, you know, tapping going low, and then you bam, like that. What I just did, trap right here, boom. This is, let me turn you around this way. I'm stopping the movement, because if I did the full body whip, I want to shift your right leg so they can see what I did right there. When he threw his hand, I chapped this way and I checked the movement. The reason why is because if I did the complete body whip, KENPO body whip, I would have made contact with him. I would have bitten into his face, which helped take his balance off. See how my leg right here is take the balance? It's almost like an angle of disturbance. It was more of a trip. So I trapped here, I moved here. Now this means I would be using my right leg, my push right, actually get into his face, knock him off here, and fire my elbow into the groin area. Okay, groin and the butt and the bladder area. This is very painful. Not only do I strike here, but one of my favorite instances is actually drop straight down. And you're taking this hand, you notice I trapped and went down. This hand actually wrapped behind his thigh. So not only are you striking the thigh, you're taking his balance. I was here when I did it. So I went here, boom, and down he winds up going. Al is 100 pounds heavier than I am. I'm 150 pounds, he's about 230. So that makes him about 80 pounds, all right? Now, with me just barely tapping him, down he goes. This is without the marriage of gravity, without directional harmony. This is just pure, basic, slow motion combative biomechanics, okay? The other targets that you guys tend to miss when we're doing this here is, all right, is that he's presenting your target with his arm. You don't even have to get past his defenses, hit his defenses. Just square in here, trap him over so you can't hit here and set him directly into the elbow. You don't have to. What I do is when I do this, I fake like I'm gonna hit his face. Watch what happens. So you fake like a hit, bam, he drops right his arm. Boom! He'll bring his hand up to defend his face and he'll never even see it coming. Boom! He'll never even see it coming. And these are double movements. Again, when I bring it down here, whack! Here, right in here. Now you guys probably ask me, what use would his hand be as far as compression is concerned? You can compress, but if you want to actually take advantage of the body's natural response when a head attack comes to extend out, you want to extend his arm out. That leaves his biceps. He got some big old arms too, so big biceps, you know, right? His biceps, his radialis, and the triceps open for a full downward spiking motion while his arm is locked down. Let me turn this way. When I tracked him going this way, see where the forward bend of my forearm and elbow is? Actually locks his arm out. See that? That reaction is what you get. So you do that and you drop your body weight down with the KENPO body whip motion. Boom, just tapping here, you can see the effect it's having on his height, width, and depth. Okay? And this still allows you to do the rest of my combination, which looks like this. This is what you guys asked me about yesterday, Jamal, and Rosario, and Arena, and Francisco. This is what I was doing, okay? What I did was, I tracked him here, boom, like this, and this hand snapped down into the crane, which exposed his neck to the next shot. So I went boom, and this allows me now to fire the spike directly down. Now, what I'm doing here is continuing the concept of the principles classically done at the sandwich here. When I hook his head here, I'm driving his head directly into the strike. So I'm still not only striking here with a hard hit, but like, you know, I do a movement that the wrestlers call heavy hands, which is a snap down movement. In this case, I'm snapping him into my elbow. I put down here, hooking him into the elbow as I'm dropping this elbow down. So it'll be here, boom, like this. This snaps down, hooks him into the elbow as I'm dropping the elbow down. And you're mating his entire body movement, manipulating his balance, and turning my favorite target, his temple and his ear, directly into it. A downward movement, which is extremely hard to defend against because you can't see it. Okay? This is why I kept telling you guys, if you do this combination right bang bang, you don't have to go for the guillotine with the slip. Or at the very least days. So that's why you guys rarely see me go for the guillotine or any other submission moves in this particular position. So, there are other movements that you guys talked about and you saw me do using the elbow for a disarm. Let's see if I can do that for you just a moment. If your opponent has a weapon, okay? Exit stage, safe, enter knife. Okay? If your opponent has a weapon and he makes a thrusting attack at you, right? You can use the elbow sandwich to even disarm him. Same technique, just fold here, bring your elbow down. Bring your elbow down. I'm not pivoting my foot here, right down, but you can tell you, as soon as I do this, you can feel the pressure, you can feel it, right? So as soon as I come down here, boom, you can feel it. You will also be able, my favorite movement is when I turn him here, actually attack the weapon hand. You can actually strip, straight out of Kali, you can actually strip his weapon of the hand, his weapon out of his hand like the defanging the snake principle requires in Kali. So you strike here, boom, and you see what happens is when I strike here, boom, see that? That's what happens. I'm trying not to hit the back of the hand too hard, but these are sensitive nerves here. You know, if you strike here, boom, you wind up making him release, along with snapping his height, weight, and depth down, helping release the technique. So you go here, straighten the arm out. There's a lock. You see that? He's going in pain. While he's in pain, drop your elbow on him. Boom! This is still a double movement. You want to go boom right here like this, snapping down. Boom! Right here like this, and you're using his elbow against your body as a lever. Okay? I'm letting his hand twist so that it doesn't get hurt, but really you're getting tight. And even just slightly touching his spine with this, right? Yeah, okay, even slightly turning his spine with this, you can see the immediate change in his body. I didn't even drop my body weight into it. I do a full elbow strike or body whip. Okay? This gets even more fun when you're passing guard, when you're stopping a takedown. Somebody shoots at you, you scroll and drop the elbow, and you do a double, boom, boom, and you keep firing as long as he's within range. The hellacious thing about KENPO bodyweight mechanics is the more every single strike loads and fires the next movement. So every microscopic, twist of your body unleashes another fight ending technique. Okay? So if you have any questions or comments, you already know what to do. Leave it at the end of this video. Helping me out is my friend Al. Behind the camera is Tammy. I'm head coach Ross of the ATACX Gym. Elbow Sandwich. Thank you very much for your time.